But today we are working on a lot of things to finish up Bamalam. So including we might have to start on those heads pretty soon for the big block build. But we got update, everything's cleaned out. Seat's good. We got door panels in. Door pads are on their way from LMC truck. Put new window felts in the windows. I got to get all this old tint off. Hood latch. Boom. All right. And I have been doing some shopping. I had this given to me, and it's drying right now. It's the back bumper. Now, it turned out pretty good compared to what it was. Now, when I got this thing, it was a pretty good pretzel. And between that big hammer and that floor jack, we straightened this bitch out. And this thing was, so you can see it's still got a little bit of a hump in the center right there, but it was tweaked. And I'm going to need to put some patch holes in here so I can get my lights in. But other than that, she turned out pretty dadgum good. Now, the other score I got is that I had to make a 2-hour trip there and back to pick that up. But the problem we're having with this is that bolt hole right there is about a half a hole off. So what do you do? Because I've got everything loose and I just can't quite get that last bolt in the bottom right there. That one, okay? So what do? I mean, because the thing about these old trucks is that the frames, over time, they tweak a little bit. And sometimes they don't fit up perfect, okay? So it's about a half a hole wide, which is about 3/8 of an inch off, okay? So it's wide. So how are we going to get it squished in to get that last bolt in so I can adjust it and put it where I need it, right? I'm probably going to have to use a ratchet strap and just put some pressure on it to get that hole to pull over. See if we can get that hole lined up and get a bolt in there and get everything tightened down. It will move. You can see my finger right through there. That's how far the hole is off. Now, it's easy to get to. I just got to get the bolt in. So I got to take the ratchet strap, wrap it across here, cross over to here, and just kind of put, 3/8 of an inch squish on it to get that hole to line up. So let's see if we can get this did. Yep. Success. Worked like a charm. Took about 6 clicks. And it went right in. All right. Okay. She's bolted up. And now I know it's a 73 to 80 bumper on an 84 front clip. And it looks a little wonky, but it is what it is. I still got to adjust on a little bit. This side needs to come up a little bit, or that side needs to go down. It needs to be evened out. But all in all, for what I paid for that bumper, she's pretty dadgum straight. Now, all right, all you need is your WD and your steel wool. Doesn't take a lot. And basically all we're going to do is we're just going to wet her down. All right, let her drip. All right, and then the steel wool does the work, okay? It's very simple. You can use soap and water. You can use WD. I've just always used WD because it tends to cut better. But this will cut through all the grime and bug guts and everything you've had forever. And once you just hit it a little bit, and it doesn't take much, but then we're going to go to the next step is we're going to actually polish this thing. All right, she's all wiped down. What's the next to polish? Mothers, maggot aluminum cleaner. And then, of course, this is the actual wheel polisher. And it's still soft because I took care of it. So let's put some stuff on. All right, mother's real simple. You just take your finger in here, and there's plenty. You can just mush it on. You just take your finger, you mush it on. The fitting will do the rest. Just, it'll get everything else where you want it to go. And we'll just do it all the way across, and then we'll start polishing. All right, now I'm just wiping off the excess like you do anytime you polish anything. But the mother's Powerball really does a good job, and she is shining. Now she's got some, I imagine I could do this a couple more times because she's got some scratches that I don't think will come out, but she is a much cleaner. All the road tar, see, the double lot takes all the old road tar off, so you can see this is the stuff coming up off from the polish, just the 50 years with the grit and grime. But the double lot or quadruple lot steel wool takes off all the old road tar, bugs, guts, everything. It pretty much leaves everything down where it was. Now, for the amount of money I spent for this thing, which actually wasn't a lot compared to the, the way the market is these days with used parts, this thing is really, really good. It's got one spot right here. This one button right here, it's got a little damage. That's it. I think it turned out pretty good. Really, really good. All right. So I've got no complaints. I still got to get a little bit more down here, rub on it. I'll get on the creeper and get underneath it and make sure I got all the spots. But yeah, I think she turned out pretty good. And like I said, I still got to adjust on it a little bit. I got to get that side down or that side up, one of the two. Probably that side down. But she's coming along. And then next is the bumper here. And I got to make some brackets or check LMC truck and see if they got brackets. But that's how you do it. You take something old for pennies on the dollar, you give it a little cleaning, you give it a little polish, and she can turn out real nice. Next thing, I got to wash that engine compartment. She's pretty dirty. She's been sitting for a while. But thought I'd give you a little update of where we are in the garage. We got insulation up around, and we got lumber we're going to do in the office, and we got to get another load of Artec for the rest of it, but we're coming along. And of course, Wyatt, hey Why, say hi. Say hi. And of course, the dogs love having access. So we're gonna have a family get together. Say hello, son. Hello. So if you want to see my best little video ever made, right here. If you want to see the one that they say is best for you, is right there. Y'all be good.